Wild one. We tested 12 different strategies with 6 different data types. So technically that's 72 different back tests to find some incredible ones, including this one with 58,000% return. I show you all the code. I show you everything in this video. I give you all the ideas, what worked, what didn't work. You can see expectancy 0.97% or 0.97, profit factor 1.6, Sharp ratio 1.03, Sortino 3.32. This is unoptimized, by the way, so these results are a little too good to be true in my opinion, but I didn't even optimize it. The results are even better when they're optimized, obviously, but I give you all of the thought processes and I'm just following my RBI system here. I'll tell you about it later, but research, backtest, implement, research, backtest, implement. There's plenty of ideas. There's plenty of anomalies out there. Jim Simon says it himself. So I just follow this guy and I'm just working here live showing everything. So again, 72 different backtests. Well, it's 12 backtests times 6. You know math, dude. So you can go ahead and do that math. But the one thing I do want you to do is please go ahead and tap that like button because I'm investigating the most secretive industry in the world and showing you the real data, the real code. All I ask is you tap that like and really dive in, lock in, because I'm about to show you everything. So conda activate T-flow, and you know we have to have Claude dangerous mode. Claude dangerously skip permissiones. Okay, so we're in there. And if you're new here, welcome. But this is my process I follow each and every day. The RBI system. Got the code here that I'm going to need for the example. So let me grab it right now. The process of automating your trading starts with research of trading strategies. Then you have to backtest those strategies to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed to work in the future, but they're much more likely than something that didn't work in the past. So I call it the RBI system. I just follow each day. I'm either researching, backtesting, or implementing into bots. And today I'm going to go ahead and start with the R and then go to the B and then go to the I, RBI. Okay, so I've already done a lot of research. So usually you can research on Google Scholar, read books, podcasts, etc. I've been doing research. I'm sure you have been too. So I have these alpha generations and strategies here. By the way, you can just go to the website here and just put your email in and you get this sent for free. You don't have to join the bootcamp. You should, but you don't have to. It's free roadmap. Anyways, let's keep looking through some of these. Gap and go model here for crypto. This could be interesting. Let's see if I have anything like that. Gap and go. Gap and go. Gap and go. Okay, let's try it then. Let's try it. So what is the last? Look at this, dude. I put a bunch of backtests in here just the other day. I should put this here. Look at that. Holy smokes, I put 7 backtests up in this bitch. I'm gonna use this as my example then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one of them super fire. Super duper fire, actually, so. And I'm sure there's fire up in the others. Okay, so I'm gonna say model opus just in case. I think the first thing for a gap and go would need to be gapping the data. So to gap the data, we need a gapping tool. Let me see if I have this. I feel like I've done something similar to this before. Bird Eye, Coinbase, data. Okay, Bird Eye, Coinbase, Hyperliquid. I'm gonna build it right here. Yeah. So I got all the data things here. Um, but it shows that it actually doesn't go to the GitHub. So I think what I want to do is build a tool that will gap the data. Where should I put it though? Lighter, all this. I'm gonna delete all this, dude. I don't want any of that lighter stuff up in there. No way. Hyperliquid data, Coinbase data. Let's go ahead and delete this. Bots. I think I'm just gonna build it in here. Please build me a data gapper. For now, we want to gap the data so it is on stock market time. So essentially, we want to make it so the data set we put in processes and gets spit out without the non-stock market time. So that's, you know, the times, Eastern time. My data I have here is in UTC. Remember that. So you'll have to gap the data on Eastern time. Do that conversion or whatever. I think it's 9:30 to 4 or 4:30. You know better than me. Anyways, I should be able to put any data in here and then it will go ahead and gap it. So get rid of all of the after hour data. Matter of fact, what we should do is build a gapper that will abide by the constants at the top of the code. The top of the code will show keep data from X time to X time. In our case, it's going to be 9:30 to 4 Eastern. It'll always be in Eastern, so make sure there's good notes for that. Go ahead and make a new file inside of this backtest folder. This is going to be sick, bro. Thank you. This is going to be sick. 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 Okay, so that's one idea. I want her to get going on that, but while she's going, I want to go ahead and keep going. So, stochastic. We already did those. Backtest some lunar cycles. Backtest with Pine script conversions. Backtest unlimited trading strat. What the hell he do? Kind of knows that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so building backtester I can run with the RBI gap and go model. Interesting. This is somebody spazzing out about expectancy, so you know we're gonna keep it right there. That's far. Gap and go model, working on that. Building backtester I can run with RBI. AI backtest with Pine script conversions. Okay, so what are the best indicators on TradingView? If I know that, I can turn them into Python ones and then backtest ideas. Okay, sick. So you see I got to put my data path here. So create a data gap or in the backtest folder. Let's check it out. Okay, so you can see it's 9:30 to 4 Eastern time. UTC, transferring it to Eastern. Sweet, dude. Let's go ahead and see if it works though. I know I have data. I know I'm a data dog. Coinbase. Let's gap this. I got something 15-minute maybe. So 15 minutes, 100 weeks, 1 day, 5 minutes, 70 weeks. Okay, let's try the 5 minute. Nah, let's try the 1 hour. 1 hour, 100 weeks. What's that? About 2 years. 1 hour, 500 weeks. Let's get that one. Copy path. Okay, I guess I can do this part. I can just put it in here. Where does it say? Gap data. Gap DF. That's silly. That's silly. Gapped data equals that, Sonny. That. Just like that. Let's go find the gap data. Gapped data. Example with CSV file. All right, so I want that to be the file. Make it a constant at the top so I can change the file super easily. Hey. And when I run the code, it should just run the code. Nothing, no funny business. No funny business. Are you able to customize your IDE? Like put words on top of it or the bottom bar, top bar? This is Visual Studio Code. Ah, snap. Put it in the wrong place. It's actually cursor, which is built off that. Okay, so done. Now we can go ahead and load in that data. Okay, I got it, the gap data here. Okay, now it should run. Sick, dude. So loading the gap data, original rows. Now it removed 82% of the rows. Damn. Does that math check out that the stock market's only open like 20% of the time if it deleted 80% of the rows? What are your thoughts on that? Can you walk me through that math? Thank you. So 8 hours. I feel like it'd be closer to a third. I guess the weekends add up. Weekends add up, holidays. It's interesting though. And then it's on the hourly data as well. So let me walk you through the math to verify if 80% removal makes sense in stock market hours. Open 5 days a week. 24 times 7 is 168 days. Market hours per week is 32.5. Market percentage is 19.3%. Okay, so the math does check out. Sick. Where did I output it? Okay, it output it here. Gap data, perfect. All right, so well, you got the path for the gap data. Now go ahead and build a gap and go backtest here on the gap data. Looking for a gap up of X% and put that as a variable so we can change it. Gap up from the day before. Make one of the back tests gap up, make one of them gap down and then short. So one is long only, one's short only, and then also make one that is both long and short. So gap down and gap up, it'll take the move, and it will have an X and Y percentage of take profit stop loss, also a constant at the top. Below is an example of how I like to make my back test, but you'll actually use the data that you see in the last post that I sent you that's already gapped. You got it. So yeah, essentially I want you to print out the stats before you optimize and print out those stats, and no need to put a print of the buys and sells, etc. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go over and grab one of these, dude, because if we have an example, then we have an example. And that's fire. That's fire. Okay, let's go ahead and paste it in. So I got that from the roadmap. All right, so she's gonna make 3 different gap and go back tests here using my examples, and I will just keep an eye on her and wait for her to do that. I did have a weird question over here. It wasn't weird. Yes, you can customize your VS Code cursor extensively. Here are the main ways to add custom text and elements. You can add custom items to the status bar using extensions or by creating your own. Nice. Title bar, you can customize the window tile. Customize USS unofficial. Customize CSS and JS loader extensions. Activate bar badges. Add badges to activity bar icons. Watermark or background. You can add a background images or watermarks. No way. Do that, dude. This is fun. How would I go ahead and make that image a watermark in the background? Just walk me through it. I'll just do what you say. Quick setup for your trading theme. And you can build extensions. That's pretty cool. But we could build some cool extensions to be helpful. Created 3 gap trading strategies. Gap strategy long. Trades gap ups only. Long positions. Gap strategy short. Trades gap downs only. Short positions. Gap strategy both trades both gap ups long and gap downs short. All right, so I also want to go ahead and do this for maybe some 5-minute data here. Go ahead and gap this data. So run the data gapper, and then add into those 3 back tests, which will be marked out another data file that is this one. This one's derivative here, the one that gets gapped, and essentially you will get that set up so then I can personally run the 3 back tests, but I can run each of them twice because I'll have 2 different gap data sets. This is based off of 5-minute opposed to the other one, which was 1 hour. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if she can do that, dude. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do. So done. She gapped it. Gapped the 5-minute data. Kept 19.4% of the data. Moved 80%. All three have been updated. Okay, so now we have three different. Let's see this gap. Make sure. Yeah, you can see it's gapped here. 5 minutes, 70 weeks. Holy Grail week. Okay, let's say gap strategy short. Let's build that one first. It's done. So. Okay, we did get an error. We got this error on gap strategy short. Let's go ahead and run them all. We got this error on gap strategy long. Probably the same error again. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. And then we got this one on the gap strategy both. Please fix all. Thank you. So install the extension. Go to extensions. Search for background by Shadow. Shall I install it? Remember the full path. Save that MoonDev image somewhere on your computer. Configure settings. Click the icon in the top right, settings.json. Add this configuration. Okay, well that might be fun, but we'll I just have downtime. I got downtime in between these, so might as well, right? Nope. Fix all three. Let's get it. Let's do both first. Okay, here we go. So off rip, it's not good. Negative 8% return. Buy and hold return was a lot. Sorry, this is the annualized negative 8%, negative 56% return. Okay, let's see the other data. Or should we go? We should go one by one first. So that was poor. Long only here. Much better. 0.63. Profit factor of 1.39. Return at 849%. Buy and hold's better. Exposure is pretty good though. What's the drawdown? 51%. That's heavy B. Sharp 0.63. So it's much better. 8,000%. It is optimized though. Okay, let me go ahead and put these up there because that's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. First winner of the day pretty quick, huh? Pretty quick, pretty quick. So 0.8 expectancy, looking for over 0.2 expectancy. Sharp ratio low 0.93, but Sortino 2.42. Exposure time 40% on this one. Curious to see what it does on shorter term data as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so this expectancy was negative, so it doesn't look like a good strategy here. So short doesn't look too great. That makes sense. It's an asset that's been moving upwards. Profit factor 0.56, expectancy. Okay, so short is boo-boo. But let's not throw it out yet. Let's go ahead and go to a smaller data set. 5 minute opposed to the, I think this was 1 hour. So let's test all three again. Let me update this note here. This is on the 1 hour. One-hour data, and you can see this one is not good already. I can see the expectancy. It's 0.006. Expectancy is important. Profit factor 1.0. Return is -3. Buy and hold is 144. Okay, I'm not gonna let it optimize because I mean, I guess I can. It's just I don't love optimizing. I don't love optimizing. It's just it's what it is. All right, so that one didn't look too hot, so I'm just gonna keep moving. Was this long? No, I didn't do the long yet. That was the other one. Let's run it. Okay, this one's better. 0.47 expectancy, profit factor 1.46, 69 trades, sharp 0.92, Sortino 1.75. Turn 19%. Again, long is better for this one. Let's see what the optimization says for this one. Like a lot of liquidations here. Not financial advice. Okay, here's the optimization. Expectancy is 1.99. Win rate's 56%, 41%, 1.87 sharp ratio, 7.6 Kalmar. Best trade 9.5%. Profit factor 2.43. Expectancy 1.99. This is pretty fire, honestly. The return is 112%. Buy and hold's 144, but there's a lot of risk to buy and hold. A lot less exposure time here, 32%. That's pretty good. This is optimized, so this is picking the best. Don't love doing that, but it is what it is. All right, well, I like this optimized results as well. Okay, so that's the 5-minute data. This is fire, bro. These are fire. Let's check out the 5-minute on the short side. So profit factor is 0.48. So expectancy is negative 9.1. No bueno, no bueno. I want her to start working on this one. I want to say at gap strategy long. This is by far our best model. What I'd like you to do is make 5 new versions of this model. One version using the ADX, one version using the VWAP, one version using Bollinger Bands. And you'll use these as Jim Simons would. And then I have a couple, let's see, which one was it from the other day? I put them in the roadmap here. Which one was the best one is the question. I think it was the Ultimate Oscillator. Yeah, this shit's far. Then make 2 based on at ultimate MFI. Wait. Ultimate ADX. Okay, sick. Because we know that's a winner, so chop that up however needed. Let's focus on the long only as that proved to be the best. Yeah. Yo, thanks, Brooke. Good morning. From New Zealand. Damn, 2 a.m. Love what you work. I love it. I love it, bro. This is financial advice. I'm gonna give you guys a second to read this while I go get some coffee and some water. Let's get it. Oh, you right there right by my feet this whole time, girl. What's up? What is up, B? Okay, so she's creating 5 new strategies based off of random ideas and then one that did really well a couple days ago that we built. I put it on YouTube as well, so it's all on YouTube. For the time being, YouTube as well. All right, so she finished the first one here, which is awesome. Finish the second one. Let's go check these out. So let's say ADX trend first. So long only ADX. We've got both datas in here. Okay, so profit factor, expectancy, good, good. Sharp ratio, not super hot. Return 1,539%. But remember, this is a bull market for 10 years. What's up, Rico? How are you, dude? All right, so this looks chill. Didn't beat our last. I don't want to wait for it. I'm sorry. Okay, expectancy 0.3. I like 0.2 or better. Return 9.4% versus 144. So that was changing it to the 5 minute. Okay, let's go check out another one at finish here. So VWAP with the gap strategy here. Okay, 0.43 expectancy. That's indeed better than the 0.2. Let's step on the gas. Gas. 24% exposure time. Nice. Return 304%. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. A little shorter time frame too. Like I think it's only 70 weeks. Yeah, 70 weeks, year and a half. Hey, what happened there, bro? That scared me. How's she doing? Okay, she's on 3. 0.2 expectancy. We've seen better, so return 7.8%. Okay, I'm not gonna let it optimize. I'm gonna move on to the next one. VWAP. What other ones do we have here? The Bollinger Bands. BB. Okay, with the gap up strategy. It's only gap up now. Yeah. Okay, I got an error on this one. But the expectancy is only 0.28. Okay, so return is 25%. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on that. It looks like I got an error anyways. I'm not gonna optimize it unless it looks super sick. If it's super sick, then I'll optimize it. But I don't know if that's the right way to do it, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm just here vibing out. 1% return. Okay, let's move on to the nexty. The next one and the next one and the next one. The MiFi. Okay, remember this is coming from something that worked before. Combining two workers, see if they can work together. They do, but the expectancy is 0.33, so that's cool, but we've seen better. Exposure time, nice. 220% return. It's over 10 years though, so maybe not 10, maybe 5. This one here, expectancy 0.24, so similar results. The MiFi is not cutting it for us. But we already found a winner, so I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is. Oh, we've caught up to her. Sweet. We've caught up to her. We've caught up to her. All right, so long ultimate. Let's check this one out. This one did not work here, so let's go ahead and on the final long ultimate, we had this error. Please fix it. Thank you. Issue is the SAR could not be okay. No SAR, no SAR, no SAR. Okay, so profit factors expectancy is 0.82, profit factor is 1.5. So okay, solid. Return 18,000%. Okay, looks like we still got a little bit of an error, and this one's looking kind of nice. Looks like we still got a little bit of an error here. Thank you. I'll fix the optimization error. The issue is that UO over bot isn't being optimized. Okay, so she removed it. Let's go ahead and see if it looks better now. .82. Okay, now it's optimizing. Great. Very curious about this. See what fee we're using. 002. Good, 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 good. And this would look even better if I use the real fee, dude. Well, actually, not that much better, huh? Yeah, definitely better, though. Hyper liquid fees. Point zero zero. So 0.045. And this is 0.1%. Just gets better and better. Of course, though. That's like how important fees are, dude. 58,000% return. That's crazy. That's right, right? Yeah, it is definitely right. Asking AI for math is not a good thing. Yes, that's correct. Okay, okay. This is optimizing here. Man, it's crazy to see how much fees change things, huh? I had a fake fee. Not a fake fee, it was just a super fat fee because I like to test with, guardrails on. I'm gonna let this optimize, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a minute, it's a problem. So gap strategy, long ultimate here. I think that's the one. We got the data gapper as well. So this was unoptimized is what I liked most about it actually. We didn't even optimize it. So I like seeing results that are unoptimized. Just like kind of throw spaghetti at the variables and see it does well unoptimized, because if it does well unoptimized, it's less overfit. It's still the past. It's still the past data. It's not the future data. Not the future data, but we got a couple good ideas here based off of this. The drawdown's steep. How many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, one wasn't it. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay. So I got 47. What's up, bro? Come up on that chair to kick it by me. Feel you, I feel you. Some big liquidations coming through here. We're 31% done with the optimization. I don't love the optimization, fam. I don't love the optimization, but it is what it is. How to start in automated trading, bro? Depends. I have a free roadmap you can get started with. That's at this website. Just go to the website here. And if you want to join the bootcamp, you can also join here. You should, but it's not required in order to get the roadmap. So roadmap is like an ever-growing book that's just getting better and better, sicker and sicker. So yeah, dude, definitely check out the roadmap. It's free. Links in the description or on my Twitter. Or in my Twitter. Interesting. I need to put a little space in there. I gotta put a little space in there. That don't look too good. doesn't look too good at all. No way. No way, Jose. Bless, thank you. We'll check it out. My pleasure, bro. Great day. Have a great day, dude. Have a great day. Okay, that was a little too aggressive there, so I'm gonna bring it back down a little bit. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. All right, so we're 50% done with this optimization. It's taking a long time, but I think good things take a long time. Sometimes. Let's go ahead and show all the code off. So if you're in here, dude. So this was actually derived, I believe, from this here. Well, I mean, a little bit of both. Ultimate oscillator here. Ultimate indicator parameters. UO period 1, 2, 3. ADX period. MiFi period. Gap ultimate strategy. Ultimate oscillator period. ADX. MFI. So it's using the ADX plus the ultimate oscillator. Damn, this is a lot of code, bro. TLib.SMA, ADX threshold. Check for bullish divergence here. Skip if not enough data. Only trade at market open with gap up. Ultimate scoring system, Jim Simon's approach. Oh, I like that, dude. I like that. All right, dude. This is sick. I can just keep going forever, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let this optimize and just come back some other time if you want to see the final results. But this is already impressive enough. This is already impressive enough. I'm live every single day doing this. Sharing everything. I just showed you all the code, dog. Wall Street's never gonna show this to you. I promise that. I'm here locked live every single day. Damn, we're at 69% and I'm about to cut it off? That's cold, bro. That's cold. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I was thinking about it, but since 69%, that's nice. So like we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on. We're almost there. Let's let her keep pushing, dude. Showed you all the code for that. Let me go ahead and make sure you got all the code for the gapper as well. Cause you gotta gap the data. If you're a data dog. So this is pretty clean because I can change the hours as well. What if I want to do inverse? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Inverse time. I want you to go ahead and inverse the gap. So we'll be only trading on market closed hours. So you'll have to adjust the data gapper to cut up the two different data paths we have. I'll give them to you, or you actually already have them. So do the same cutting, but with the inverse hours of gap data. And then add those data paths to all of the backtests we built today. Only the long only ones though, because those were the best ones. So you'll just put them as another option. You know, we already have two options that one's already marked out. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Also, for all of the backtests here, make sure that the commission is set to what we have above, 0.00045. You think she's going to do it? You think she's going to do this all right? That was a lot to ask. A lot to ask on a Friday. That's a lot to ask on Fridays for the AI. Okay, so update tools, create inverse data gapper. Okay. Update the gap strategy long, ADX, gap strategy long, VWAP, gap strategy long, BB, gap strategy long, MFI, gap strategy long, ultimate. Red the man, what's up, bro? He says, I'm thinking about buying your program on your website. So this is the website here. He said he's thinking about buying it. Essentially, it's my boot camp. I show you step by step how to automate your trading in the next 15 days. It is mostly around, to answer your question, it's mostly around perp trading, as the APIs in crypto are all free. Be careful though. Do not ramp up your leverage, please. It's dangerous. But I show you how to automate your trading on CCXT, which connects to every single exchange in crypto pretty much. And then I also show you Hyperliquid. So no, the lion's share of this has nothing to do with meme coins. I do have a little upgrade option here if you do want to jump into the Solana stuff as well. Solana meme coins and these other kind of newer markets, prediction markets. I got 2 Solana courses here. That's on-chain stuff. But for the majority of this, it is just regular trading. Essentially, you could connect to any exchange. I do show you examples using CCXT. CCXT is cool because it connects to all exchanges, pretty much. They do the heavy lifting. So once you learn this library, you'll be able to connect to any exchange. You can see that they have like so many. Coinbase, pretty much all of them. So that's sick. But then I also show you Hyperliquid because I feel like learning how to build for a decentralized perp exchange is, number one, a little safer, but number two, then you're able to switch it up to any market because now I've shown you 2 different ways to automate your trading. Okay, one through CCXT and another way, raw dog it. So, yeah. My goal here with the bootcamp is not to just give you a plug and play bot, but I really want to teach you how to do this for the rest of your life, because I think this is the ultimate skill. Whatever you plan on doing for the rest of your life, being able to automate your ideas, your trading ideas, opposed to just saying, okay, maybe you work a full-time job, dude, and you have an idea here and there. You can't execute that during the day, right? So I just think it's a powerful skill to have, being able to automate your trading and any idea you have for the rest of your life. I just follow this process, the RBI system that I've been following today. Research, backtest, implement. Been doing a lot of backtesting today, as you see. Let's go ahead and see what these optimizations look like. Okay, so expectancy is 1.61 now. And what was it before? Okay, big jump, big jump. 1.61. The return percentage is 323,000%. Oh my god, dude. I mean, you wouldn't believe me, but you've been here the whole time. You've been here the whole time, dude. You wouldn't believe me, but you've been here the whole time, so you kind of have to believe me. Oh my god, dude. Expectancy 1.61. Okay, so this is the new GOAT. This is the new GOAT. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so new GOAT, new GOAT, new GOAT. Who's this? That's absolutely fantastic. I'll buy it for sure. I appreciate the in-depth answer. My pleasure, Redman. Appreciate you coming through, dog. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. All right, so the gap up threshold is 0.5%. UO oversold. 25 80x 30 MFI oversold 35. Take profit 5%. Stop loss 2%. All right, dude. So this is the new winner here. Winner, winner. Okay, cool. So I know that's the new winner here, for today at least. Data Gapper. Let's see, where is it? It's the ultimate. I don't know why I put it in there, dude. I don't know why. That was crazy of me. Gap up. I put it in the Data Gapper. Wow. X that out. And I believe it was the ultimate, right? Let's just double check that real quick. Oh, look at this. She gapped it already. After hours only. After market hours only. Okay, sick, bro. Oh, I didn't even try the 5 minute on this one. Okay, let's double check this was the one. Yeah, it was. Okay, sick. So this is the winner for today. Copy path. All right, so that's the biggest winner thus far. Let's say I want to try this 5 minute first. Yeah, damn, dude, this just goes forever. I'm sorry, I told you I was about to bounce. I'm trying to make these shorter, but it's just so much fire. I'm so sorry. I just want to keep investigating. I'm a data dog. Can you blame me? Okay, so I'm not even gonna look at this one because our results are looking pretty fire on other places. This is the 1 hour BT dub. Market hours only. Let's go try after hours on this same one. After hours, the 500 weeks. Let's see if it beats it after hours. That would be interesting. Expectancy is 0.24, so it's solid, but I'm not even gonna look at it. Okay, you can see this one here. The profit factor is 0.78, but expectancy is negative, so I'm out. So this is the best one. This is the big dog here. That's the big dog. All right, I'm gonna put this in Quant Elite right now, actually, because this is fire, and I might as well get ahead of it. I might as well get ahead of it. Quant code here. All right, this is where we have literally hundreds of backtests, hundreds and hundreds. They go on forever. They go on for absolute ever. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna keep playing around with these because I've got all of these to run now. You know what though? Go ahead and add those to our couple of short ones as well. I think that's interesting. Since it's after hours, maybe things fade in the after hours. Quant Elite code. That makes more sense, dude. Duh. Duh, dude, duh. All right, let's see if she can figure this out. Let me go ahead and keep putting this in there. Reveal finder. Um, data gapper here. Reveal and finder. And then the actual data here. Data here. Coinbase. 1 hour. I think that's it. Gapper tool and backtest. I will explain in day 58. Day 58. I'll explain it there. Please, 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 please. All right, so I'm gonna post it there, dude. Great. Oh, I meant to put an image as well. All right, that's fine. Not gonna redo it. All right, sick. I put it in there. Let's go ahead and see if we get some more funny bunnies up in here. Give me 2 seconds to use the restroom. Remove all emotions and actually automate your trading. I can show you from a point of not knowing how to code at all. If you don't know how to code at all, I can show you exactly how to code. And then I can show you exactly how to automate your trading. You can see there's hundreds of reviews. I'll show you at the bottom. And there's a 100% money back guarantee. And the price is super inexpensive. 69 bucks. And I will literally hold your hand step by step in the process of automating your trading. You can watch this video if you want to learn a little bit more about it, but we can quickly scroll through here, and pretty much everything that I wish I could find on the internet when I was trying to automate my trading is in this bootcamp. It's 15 days of videos that you can watch on demand in any language, just in case you don't speak English natively. You can watch all videos at any time period of the day in any language. And I show you step by step how to automate your trading. And not only that, I give you free AI. So I pay for your OpenAI, Claude. We have channels in our Discord that give you 100% free AI. So you can cancel all your subscriptions. You have a team of us that are all working towards the same goal. We're all chasing this guy. This is Jim Simons. He ran up a net worth of $31.4 billion. And he always says you just have to make your systems better and better and better because that's what everybody else is trying to do. So I can show you step by step how to get your ideas out of your brain into an automated trading system, and you'll be able to code all of it. I spent 10 years in technology scared to code because I thought it was just for super smart people who went to Stanford or knew a bunch of math, and I was neither of those. Then I locked in because I had to automate my trading. I learned Python and I learned how to actually automate my trading. It's the most secretive industry in the entire world. Nobody else is sharing this information. So you can see a closer look of what's in the bootcamp here. There's 15 full days. And on the first day, in case you don't know how to code, I show you how to code. So don't worry. I give you an intro to algo trading. I get all of your orders set up, all your risk management set up. I get you to a place where you can backtest any strategy that you have for the rest of your life. So while I don't just say, hey, here's a bot that you can run, make $1 million, I think that's a scam. If you ever see that on the internet, which I know you will, just run away, because nobody is going to give you a trading bot that just makes you a bunch of money. You have to come up with your own strategy and your own edge. But for a crazy low price, I can show you step by step how to get to that point where you can just sit here like I do. You see me on live every single day. I show everything on YouTube. And I just test the RBI method.
We must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
And dude, I understand how emotional this game is, and sometimes you feel defeated because you're just tired of looking at these charts go up and down. You have FOMO, and then you have fear, and you're scared. You're in a position, you're in a long position, then all of a sudden you're in a short position, and then all of a sudden you're using 40x leverage. Dude, I totally understand that. But that was Martin Luther King Jr., and he says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep going. And I know trading can rip your heart out. The sad thing about trading, which is like not good for entrepreneurs or people who like to work really, really hard and just bang down doors and get anything done, like you and me, dude. You know, we're ambitious, we're data dogs, we're curious. We're fearless. You can't just work harder at trading and get better. You can't just put more hours in. Like everything else in the world, most things you can just put more hours in, work harder, and be better at trading. With trading, you have to have patience. You cannot be greedy, and you can't be fearful. Those are three things that humans just can't do. All right, 6. So now we got a bunch of them that I want to test. And sorry I keep pushing this longer and longer, but um I like looking at these ideas, man. I'm a data dog. It's okay. It's okay to go a little longer than you wanted to. That's okay. So we have the gap strategy, short, 80x. Okay, so we got all these to run. I'm gonna write these down because you know I'll forget them. Okay, so we have all of these first, though. Okay, let's go ahead and try all of these just real quick. I'm not going to optimize them because that takes a long time. Gap strategy long. Gap strategy long. Okay, that's the first one. And remember, this one did well. It did well. 1.99. Let's run it regular first. No. Let's get to it. Let's see if the fees are right now. Because that's what I'm thinking about. Okay. So these fees are still jacked up, which is cool because look at this. So you see 429 trades. So that's a lot of fees. The ROI is, the return is 849%. Expectancy 0.63. But now let's say we change the fees to more appropriate fees. Like real fees. Because Hyperliquid, the taker fee is that. 0.62 expectancy. The return 27%. What strategy? Which data is this? This is a 5-minute. What was this up here? The 1 hour. This is the 5-minute. Okay, so I was testing the 1 hour, which is the better one. To do that comparison, I was just saying, now we got to go back to it because it's been a minute. So return 849%, but with the fees are actually correct. $27%. Uh-oh, I messed something up there. I believe it said that it updated them to have the gap data here. So gap strategy long. Gap strategy long. Gap strategy 80x. This one has after hours, but this long doesn't seem to. Maybe because it was me. Don't save. Maybe it was me. Maybe I was working on it. Yeah, that was me. That was my bad. Okay, let's look at the gap down strategy now. After hours only. It's not gap down necessarily. It's not actually. This is long only. This is after hours gapping. Nans, huh? Nans. That's crazy. It's hard to believe, bro. It's hard to believe. See if there's Nans again. Double Nans would be nuts. Yeah. Double Nans are nuts. So I'm gonna say at gap strategy long, you can see we got Nans here. Also the other data set we got Nans as well. So please go ahead and fix that. There's something wrong with our data or something. The issue is that there are no trades being executed, likely because the gap detection logic isn't working correctly with the after hours data. Let me fix the gap detection to properly identify session boundaries in the data. The data is sorted in descending order, newest first. Also, the gap detection logic needs to be fixed for intraday data. Let me update the strategy to handle this properly. Now I need to apply similar fixes to all of the other gap strategies. Let me create a more robust fix that properly handles both market hours and after hours. The issue was that the data wasn't being sorted. It was in descending order. Okay, let's see if that is actually the issue. Let's get it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So expectancy is 0.03. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Expectancy 0.03. I'm gonna move on. Expectancy 0.32 better than 0.2. Okay, let's look at it. Returns 447%, but buy and holds 36 wow. Exposure time is nice, 12%. Drawdown is way better than buying and holding. I mean, it could be something to optimize. Let's see what this is. This is 1 hour data for like 10 years. Do I want to optimize this? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'll put all this on GitHub. Let's go ahead and say new terminal. Well, let me go ahead and do that at the end, but I'll put it all on GitHub. Okay, what's the next one we want to test here? Okay, long ADX. Let's try it out. So this is the overnight data. After hours only. Spooky. Spooky times. So this is 500 after hour weeks. Got nans, bruh. So let me go ahead and paste this prompt here. Gap strategy, short, ultimate. These need to be probably fixed, but we also want to make sure that these are good. Oh, she made shorts for all of these. Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna say you can see I got nans for these, so same error as we had before, I believe. So let's go ahead and fix that for all of these ones that you made here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so she does have them all. I was like, did you just ignore all those other four? She said, nah, dog, I got you. I'm AI. I know everything. I saw what you said. You don't have to repeat it to me, boy. You ain't got to repeat it to me, boy. I know exactly what you said. I'm going to do that. The said command messed up the gap calculations. Let me fix them properly. Great. All the long strategies have been fixed and now properly formatted. The key fixes were data sorting. Okay, I don't care about the fixes. Let's see it, dude. Okay, there we go. So you can see this is a negative expectancy, so I'm going to move on. So ADX, which one was that? That was the ADX. Let's try the VWAP. This is, actually, we did not finish this. We want to try the 5-minute as well. Let's just be fair. Give everybody a fair shot, you know? Okay, this one has an expectancy that's negative as well, so I'm just going to move on. Okay, so the next one here would be the VWAP, I believe. Here we go. This is good. ADX VWAP. Let's go ahead and try the VWAP out. 5-minute first. Okay, market hours. That was market hours, dude. If you look at these closely, they're shifty. They're shifty with us. Go ahead and see what they did with the ADX. After hours. See, they put the after hours on top here. You gotta keep your eye on this AI, my guy. I promise you. You better learn the code, dude. You need to learn the code just a little bit. Just a little bit so you can read this stuff. I know this is actually English, but damn, this whole terminal, dog. You don't even have to look at it these days, and it's scary if you look at it. That's why I recommend learning the code by hand. By hand. Oh man, I'm a boomer, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess that could just be a boom boom thing. Maybe you don't need to learn how to code by hand. I don't know, but we'll see you at the finish line. You can see 114% return. Okay, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. After hours only. The spooky times. Data path here. Sharp is 0. Okay, let's get out of here. Expectancy negative 0.7. No way. No way, Jose. Okay, let's keep it moving. So you can see here, does this move on me? Every once in a while, I think it does. So let's check out the BBs. The BBs, dark times. After hours only. Okay, nothing crazy. Let's keep it pushing. Next one is after hours, 5 minute. Oh, we got a nan on this one, dude. The other one didn't look good, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. MFI, after hours. MFI after hours here. After hours, 500 weeks. Holy smokes. Okay, run it. Okay, 285 trades. Expectancy is over 0.2, but sharp Sortinos are all zeros, and the return is blown up. Bye. After hours, spooky times, dude. $1,541 trades. That's tough, B. It's a lot of trades. 13% return. Okay, so after hours, no way. Not there either. Let's go to the ultimate. The ultimate. The ultimate. Let's go try it out. Market hours. Okay, I think this is our GOAT right now. Da 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 da. Return's crazy, bro. Let's try out the after hours and see if it's okay after hours as well. The 1 hour was our best. After hours only. Let's go ahead and try 1 hour after hours. Still good. I mean, nah, it's good. Nah, it went to 0 actually. Negative 99%. That's scary, bro. That's definitely spooky hours, dude. Negative 99%. All right, let's go ahead and run this one. $1,500 trades, a lot. All right, so this is still the best here. What other ones do we have here? Gap, strategy, long, VWAP, MiFi, ultimate. Did all those. The MiFi, ultimate, gap up. Oh, short, ultimate. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing longs. Let's try the short. So ADX, MiFi, and Ultimate. ADX, spooky hours here, after hours only. The 5 minute. Okay, negative, I'm out. Negative, I'm also out. Expectancy, negative. Expect no money in your pocket. Okay, so that was ADX there. Let's do short MiFi and then short Ultimate. I think those are the final three. The final three. But we've seen some good things today. We've seen some good things. So I'm excited. After hours only. So after hours is not it so far. But that makes sense. The original idea was not that. I always like to check the inverse of the idea though, because it's just an idea. It's not going to be right. It's not going to be wrong. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? But I'll tell you one thing. I do not have mouse access right now. I am 100% mouseless. My mouse died. So we're going to sit here and optimize this for a second. I don't even know if anybody's in here. Can you throw a 777 in the chat if you're live, dude? I haven't seen the 777 in a minute, but much love to you. And I'm sending multiple 777s to you, dude. They're flying. They're flying towards you right now. I don't really want to optimize this one. I think we have the short ultimate left, which we will get to in about, I don't know, 90 seconds. Yo, Roy, what's up, bro? Thank you. Chase your dreams. I appreciate that, dude. 777. AVAX up in here. What's up, bro? 777, dude. Moondev AI says your time is now. Your time is now. Chase your dreams. Your time is now. Chase your dreams, dude. Your time is now. Your time is now. Your time is now. That's a good idea, dog. That's a good idea. How is ROI 58,109 if you invested? It'd be crazy, huh, Mohammed? It's a back test, so there's a huge asterisk next to any back test results because that's the past. That's the past. That's the past. The future's gonna be different. Roy says all good. Been trying to download historical data from Yahoo Finance, but behind a paywall. Damn, they put a paywall up now? If my mouse is back, I'll try that myself. What data you looking for, dude? What symbol? Thank you, girl. Saved us. You saved us, girl. Thank you. Yahoo data daily and hourly. Let's see if this thing still works, dog. Because damn, I didn't know that. Okay, I got NQ, Apple, etc. Go ahead and download that data for me, dog. I'm a data dog. Failed. Delisted. Okay, so they changed things up, huh? That sucks. Yeah, depending on your data, dude. Crypto data you can get off exchanges. Let's try it for Apple daily data. No data found. No way, dude. They cut off their data? Oh, no. I get some here. No data found. They cut off their data? That's sketch, bro. Oh, BTC data? Oh, then just use Coinbase, dog. I show you that. I show you that in the boot camp. Just use Coinbase, bro. 1 hour, boom. 1 hour for 10 weeks. Okay, I want 100 weeks of 1 minute data. Whatever you want, dude. I got what you need. 5 minute here, 100 weeks, Coinbase. No download button now? Oh, on Yahoo, I think they cut it off. They must have. They cut the API off. But yeah, look, I'm getting Coinbase data right now for as many weeks as I want. That's all of the data in the world. You're a data dog. I put this in. I think you're in the boot camp, right? Because I put this exact data script in the boot camp. So and I walk you through it in a video up here as well. Shows you the data, but it can't download it now. Damn, that sucks, bro. That's awful they did that. Broski, I just want to say I created a file to transcribe your videos so I can learn quicker from them. Yo, that's smart, man. I love being around you guys. You guys be thinking. That's a good idea, dude. That's a good idea. It's a data dog idea, dude. It's a data dog idea. Smooth move. It's a smooth move. Okay, I think I had one more that I wanted to do, and it's Gap Strategy Short Ultimate. After hours. After hours only. Okay, so this is negative expectancy, so you know I'm out. Negative expectancy, I'm out as well. So which was our best one? 777, bro. Thank you. Thank you, dude. I believe our best here was the Strategy Long Ultimate on 1 hour, 500 weeks. 27.5 is different than what it says up here, which is weird. 0.97. It's 1 hour gap plus indicators. Let's say copy, paste, and say OG. OG here. I just put it in the... Did you hear something? What was that? What was that? Oh, dope. Roy, you're already in the boot camp, going through it these days. All right, I'm glad you're in there, dude, because I'll show you how to do it. Now, one video inside of the data download section, Crypto Data Unlimited, that one video will show you exactly how to use that file to download the data as a member of the bootcamp. I provide that script and I show you how to use it. It's just in this right here, dude. Crypto Data Unlimited. Damn, is that video still there? Yeah, okay. Today I want to talk about. Yeah, there's a video that shows it as well. Perfect. So in Crypto Data Unlimited, here in the Discord, where is that mug? It's right here. Crypto Data Unlimited. There's a video, a YouTube video. It's like 15 minutes, and I'll walk you through how to download data from any or from Coinbase and Hyperliquid. So yeah, I think that solves the problem you're looking for. So let's put that OG in there. Remember, I put it in Quant Elite code here. And let's say expand here. This is the one, yeah. Let's say copy and put it in the OG here. Hey, what's that KB there for? I don't want that either. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not the way. Okay, so I got the OG up in here. Delete that. Okay, OG. Whoa, 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 bro. Delete that right here. Okay. Move to trash. This is the OG. 0.97. Okay, great. So something weird going on there. They both look good, and I kind of like they're a little different. I'm curious how they're different. But I think that's a question for another time. I've shown you a ton today. I don't know how many back tests did we do. Let's go ahead and see. Let's say new terminal here, and I'm just gonna add all this to the GitHub. Git add dot git commit /m gap up strategy backtest. How many of them? I don't know. One, okay, we got two files. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strategies, 6 different datas, 12 strategies times 6 different datas. That's a lot, dude. All right, get push. So Just like I put in code here in Quant Elite. This is, you can't even get into Quant Elite unless you're in the boot camp, but Quant Elite, I'm posting new code every single week. My teammates are as well. Just tons of back tests and ideas, algos, scripts. It's easily over 100, probably like 200. Maybe I should count it. Anyways, Quant Elite also gets you access to the GitHub. I just pushed this to GitHub, I believe. Repos. Moondev trading bots here. Yes, 1 minute ago, I sent a bunch of back tests here. 1 minute ago. Got the data gapper inverse. Okay, that's slick. The gap up strategy, both long, ADX, Bollinger Bands, MFI, Ultimate OG, the VWAP, gap strategy short ADX, gap strategy short MFI, gap strategy short Ultimate. Damn, we did a lot today. You heard everything, you saw everything. Crazy day. All of that is now on the GitHub. So my job here is done. I'm just following this process. My RBI system, the process of automating your trading starts with research of strategies. So I've got a bunch of research down here. Ideas that I put in my iPhone note sheet. And then every once in a while, I'll just update here on this Notion because you're going to get different results than I get. You're going to have different ideas. You can go a place I can't go. Our minds aren't the same, but we're both interested in this. So this is a free resource here. Bootcamp is here. Click this link. Just put your name and email in and I'll send you the roadmap. If you want to join the bootcamp, you can join the bootcamp as well. But you get the roadmap for free, dude. An ever-growing book. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Much love to you. And I'll see you at the next stream.